Hey guys, so we're back on another project. I picked this up for $50 and I want to show you guys uh, what I'm gonna do with it, and hopefully I could get it running. I ended up getting uh, a dirt bike. Um, I was scrapping, I saw it at the scrap yard. I asked the guy what he was doing with it. He was going to keep it, but he ended up not keeping it because the engine is locked up. I sprayed some PV blaster down in the hole there, and then I just before filming, I took the old carburetor off, and unfortunately I broke the cap holding it. But good thing is I bought a new one, and I kind of held it up to make sure it'll fit onto this, so it will fit. So I'm now going to drain the oil, which I think is right there, and I'm gonna swap the oil. I'm gonna let the PB blaster sit a little more because I sprayed some down there, and I'm gonna take a bolt to this. The cover was missing already, so there's a list that I'm gonna start forming, but I'm gonna take a nut, not a nut, a wrench to this, or a socket, and I'm gonna try to move this because it moves a little, but I'm hoping that if I could use that, I could kind of break it through. So I'm getting ready to drain the oil. So I got this little container here. I'm gonna drain the oil, but before I do anything serious to this, I want to well, I'm hoping could get it running and I don't have to get a new engine, and it could just save a couple of dollars. But so before I even do this, I would like to show you guys something we've done. So we actually started working on a little trail. So across this bridge, here's some more of our property. It's a little bumpy here. We're gonna have to level it out a bit. But as you see, there's some divots. But we ended up building this bridge here, and we wanted to make it look like it was been here for a while. So we made it out of 2 pallets, and we just took some, as you see, there's fallen tree or limbs and stuff, and we made a little banister, because before, to get over there, we would have to walk down here or just kind of jump over because there's a little divot. And I figured for the goat carts, mini bikes, and well, now the dirt bike. So we built this bridge, and then we kind of have it where we come this way, and then but now we're working on back here more. So now, because before this was all over here, so we trimmed it out, because before we were only able to walk up to right here. So we cut that all back, so now we got this path, and as you see, we've been cutting, trimming, and then got more logs and stuff. So we're now back here. So we're thinking we'll ride up here. We have some room back here, but then over here, because we would also want this to be like a walkway for people to get back here, because we'd like to have like a little area to hang out and kind of feel like we're camping. So then over here, we would again start the trails again, but then over here would kind of be like we could do little obstacles if we wanted. But as you see, we already mowed away a couple of paths, so we could have a couple areas to ride. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what we've been working on for a trail at least. So now I'll get back to that dirt bike. Hopefully the CDI and everything works for it. And but if anything, I like, as you could see, I don't know if you could see it, but this wire's all dry rotted, so there's going to be things that I'll probably just replace even if it does run, just to make it, you know, that much better. Again, it's just going to be something that the boys could kind of ride on and beat up. So as you see, the oil is draining. It kind of looks like there's a little bit of water that got into it. So it's a little milkshaky. So that could explain why it's locked up. But hopefully I could get this, you know, all cleared away. Kind of look, when it was first coming out, there were like little pieces in there and stuff. But yeah, it kind of looking rough. I'll probably take the plug out when rotating that to make it easier to rotate, and then hopefully if I get it free, I could check for spark. I'll probably grab the CDI off of Colonel Mustard because I know it works. Another thing is, it's a good thing I got this new carburetor because it comes with a new air cleaner, or fuel filter. I don't know why I said air cleaner. Well, it comes with an air cleaner too, because as you see before, it didn't have one. So that, you know, will be nice. It has new air cleaner, have new fuel filter, because this one you don't see, and it could be clogged, and you know, the lines look pretty old too, but I'll just use them. Hopefully I can get it freed up. I'm gonna find the proper size socket for in here and, you know, go on that, and I'm just gonna slowly go back and forth until I can get a full turn. If I can get it free, it'll have a new plug, new carburetor, and new CDI, so it should fire up if I get it stuck, because everything's pretty much brand new. So I'm hoping the PB Blaster works. So I'm guessing with the plug out, carburetor off, I know the carburetor don't have much, you know, but since I sprayed down in here, I figured it could help. So I'm gonna see if this has the right size, and if so, which it's that one, so I picked the right size. So now I'm going to just go on this nut, go this way some, this way some, this way some, this way some, and hopefully free it up. It took a long time, but yeah, so now as you see, it's just moving with my hand, and before it wouldn't do that. So I want to say it could have been because this was loose, but I don't know. I mean, it did look like there was water in the oil, so it could have been a mixture of this is loose with the water in the oil. So I'm glad I put the new oil in, because I'm hoping that that new oil kind of freshened things up a bit also, and with the PB Blaster, hopefully that kind of freshened things up. So, got the new fuel filter on, got the carburetor on, got the air cleaner on. I'm gonna add a bit of gas, and I'm gonna do a couple of small kicks to hopefully pull some gas into the carburetor, then do a couple of big kicks, and hopefully we get this thing running. I added gas, I ended up cracking this open, and fuel just went flowing in. So there's now fuel at least in here, as you can see. So we got fresh gas, brand new carburetor, brand new filter, brand new CDI, brand new spark plug. So in theory, this should fire right up, but it has been sitting for a while. I made sure to tighten everything, so everything's tightened. So now I'm gonna give it a kick or two. Let's see if I can fire it up. So I'm gonna set you guys, kind of prop you guys on the gas can, and hopefully I can get it firing. So guys, it runs. I am going to, I'm going to grab my helmet, but I am going to see if it'll go in gear and it'll move, because even though that it runs, we don't know if it moves. So I'll grab my helmet, prop you up, see if it moves. And I just want you guys to know, always wear a helmet, be safe out there. It can be a little dangerous when I do stuff like this. So be safe, wear a helmet. As you saw, I got this running and driving. I ended up blowing the back tire, so I got a new tire for it. And I figured, so I'm getting a new tire, might as well get some other things. So I bought an engine, the plate cover for this, it's right there. I ended up having to customize it to make it fit because it was hitting this. And then I bought rear brakes, and well, that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put this stuff on, and I figured I was gonna plan on getting new plastics and redoing the whole bike, but I figured since it's for my little brothers to kind of just romp around on and learn, I you know, it doesn't have to look that nice because it's gonna get beat up anyhow. All right guys, so here it is. I got the cover on, and the chain does rub the cover a bit. So I'll probably take the cover off, kind of sand it down in the inner to get the chain, or just probably let it self clear. But I'll probably figure that out when that comes. But it does rub a bit, but got to decide what I want to do. Got the new tire on, got the new back brake on. I did ride it a bit to see if they do work, and they do. I know the cable or the line is now too long, but I zip tied it up here. Luckily I had this extra line because the old line from here didn't fit onto this. But now we got brakes. There's a little stuff that I want to do, and like some stuff that I probably won't film on, but it's still drivable, so the boys could still kind of ride and learn. Small things that I'll probably do to it, but nothing crazy, because again, it's for Timmy and Matthew to learn on, and I figured why not just, you know, the whole bike as of now with these extra stuff probably comes up to about $120. So $120 for a running, driving dirt bike isn't terrible, and it's something that Timmy and Matthew could kind of romp around on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed your cruise down to Lashment Road.